and my colleague was kind enough to point out that there are certain political realities in place. You acknowledge there are political realities, don't you?
Well, there's always politics.
Sure. There's nothing wrong with that. We're in a political business. We're politicians, right? I mean, we're going to be political. So, I mean, you would acknowledge that politics is always going to be some part of the work we're doing, right?
Well, I'd like to say, Assemblymember Adams, that I really believe that the governor chose me to be the lieutenant governor's nominee because of bipartisanship. I think the governor chose me because he's always seen that I've worked across the aisle.
You also voted against AJR 51 that supported immigration reform. Do you not support immigration reform?
I absolutely do support immigration reform.
I mean, I just want to make sure that because you voted against immigration reform, so I'm trying to figure out what reform are you talking about. But let's move on. I don't think members asking questions, so I just want.
I don't think a joint resolution, Assembly member, is immigration reform.
Oh no, of course not. But it's telling the federal government to say, look, this is an issue. Let's work on it, just like you wish it would have happened last year. But why not wait? Why not wait till the people decide if you should be in that office or not?
Because it is under the Constitution, under the law,
right,
and the Constitution of California. The Constitution says that when there's a vacancy in that position,
yes,
that the governor must nominate someone to fill the vacancy.
Okay. The people will vote in June who their nominee will be. Yes. Okay, why not wait for you to be elected in June instead of going through this process right here and really, I don't know, putting you in there when the people are going to vote in June? Why do it? Why do it twice?
I mean, the same question could be asked, Assembly member, that it's 11 months that we're talking about. But for Jerome Horton, it was 13 months, and you were okay with that. Well,
I didn't, you know, with Jerome Horton,
you voted for that confirmation.
Yes, but there were not that many people concerned about the nomination.
Assemblymember Mendoza, if Governor Schwarzenegger or previous Governor Gray Davis would have nominated you to a constitutional office, I wouldn't be telling you that I want you as an Assembly member. I would be telling you that you were fit to serve in the office, and I would be voting for you.
You're still going to move forward with it, so I still think that you're more valuable to stay as a senator for at least however long you can stay to help us with this budget.
So you're saying that you don't respect the Constitution of California?
Oh, I'm not saying that. I respect the process because we're doing the process right now, and you know, and while we're here. But this is a process.
So you're not concerned about my qualifications. You're just you're just concerned that I shouldn't be confirmed.
There's just more than qualification in itself. For example, I mean, you did in the last budget negotiations. You before you gave your vote for this budget, you negotiated.
I didn't give my vote to anybody, sir.
Well,
is the motion before us similar or the same as the Senate Rules Committee, that they also move their recommendation forward without support for confirmation?
I think they did it with a yes.
With a yes for confirmation. So I just want to be clear that this motion today is with no recommendation.
With a none recommendation.
No, with a none recommendation. All right. Thank you.